Yo, what's going on, guys? Cruisc here. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to find and use the ICT Killzones in your trading to be able to help you out with daily bias and understanding which sessions and which times you should be trading. Okay, so let's get right into why kill zones and sessions are important in your trading. So sessions are very important because it's going to be telling you what markets are open. Different markets create different opportunities and different volatility. Asian and London session are going to be your lowest volatility, and then your New York's going to be high volatility, high opportunity. Typically, we're going to get like those giant moves. For example, look at this chart right here. We have Asian, which is the blue, green, which is the London, and then orange and purple are going to be your New York session. So if you're just looking at green and blue, okay, blue, little move, green, okay, we got a decent move, and then yellow, we get the down move, and then up, and we get this giant volume back up, or the reversal. And you can also see Asian, London session, consolidation, New York opens up, we dump, take out this old session low, and then even at PM, we kind of start pushing back up. Asian and London are going to be your least volatility and least opportunity to trade if you're trading like NASDAQ. However, Forex is a little bit different. Forex, you're going to have a lot more opportunity when you're trading Asian and London session, but usually that's when you trade your pairs like GBP, USD, Euro USD, gold, and stuff like that. Also, New York session is going to be the most volatility because that's where most of the money is going to be sitting in, especially when you're trading indices like the NASDAQ. Now we can get into the Killzone times. The Killzones are going to be the most important thing. You don't really need to learn how long the sessions are because you're not going to be trading entire sessions. You're just going to be trading the Killzones. So the Killzones are going to be your Asian session, which is this blue box down here. It's going to be 8 p.m. to midnight. All these times are Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to go to your charts, so when you're on your charts right here, there's two ways to access your times. So to put it in Eastern Standard Time, you can either go to the bottom right here. If you left click it or you just click on it, find UTC -5 New York. It'll be at the top. Also, if you're on like the phone or your iPad or something else, if you go to settings up here, you can click on that and then go to symbol. And then you can find time zone at the bottom of the symbol tab. And that's the time zone that you want to put your charts in. That's like the standard time zone or like universal time zone that everyone uses. Now that we have you in the right time zone so that you can mark out these session kill zones correctly, let's get into them. So first we have Asian session, which is going to be this blue box down here. That's going to be 2000 or 8 p.m. to midnight. Next, we're going to have our London session, which is this green box over here. And that's going to be 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Next, we have New York AM, the orange box right here. It's going to be 8:30 to 11. And then we have New York PM, which is the purple, and this is 13:30 to 1600 or 1:30 to 4 p.m. Also, one thing to keep in mind is that these are going to be a little bit different for Forex. This video specifically is made for indices. So now that we have our kill zones, I'm going to be able to show you guys an indicator that you guys can put on your charts while using TradingView. Okay, now that we're on the charts, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get this indicator, and this is what it's going to kind of look like. So first things first, you're going to want to go up to here to indicators. You're going to click on that, and then what you're going to look up is ICT Killzones plus pivots, TFO by Trade for Op. So when you're looking for them, there's a bunch of different ones. Just look for the one that says Trade for Op and also says TFO. Click on this one, and then it should pop up on your chart. To access the actual settings, you can either click on the 3 bars and then go into settings at the bottom. Now let's get into the settings. First thing I have is session drawing limit. This is 150. This is just how many drawings it goes back. So it'll mark out however many sessions back in time. Now you have your time frame limit. I have this to 1 hour. You could put it to 30 minutes. I wouldn't recommend going above an hour because it starts to get a little bit inaccurate, and also your time zones are only a few hours. So it's just better to keep it at an hour or below. Next, you have your time zone. I would just recommend putting on America/New York. That should be like the standard. Labeled size doesn't matter. Text color, you can do whatever you want. Drawing cutoff. I have mine at 1800 to 801, but you can also turn this off, and this will just extend the drawings. So you see how like these drawings go all the way across. If you don't want that, you can turn it off like that. Next settings that you're going to want to have are your Killzone boxes. So these are going to be the boxes around it. So the next settings that you're going to want to have on are your show kill zones or your kill zones. So these are going to be the 4 that you're going to have. These are the colors that I have. I have blue for Asian. I have this green for London. New York AM, I have orange. New York PM, I have this purple, the one right next to the red. So if you're looking at your transparency and you want to make it lighter or more seeable, you can turn this up. If you go to 100, it's going to be invisible, so you're not going to be able to see anything. So for example, if I change this to 100, you'll see all the boxes disappear. And then if I change it to 0, the boxes are really solid. I recommend putting on 80. That's what I have it on. You can still see it, but it's not too blinding. And then you also have your text transparency. If you have display text off, you don't have to worry about this. Another setting that I highly recommend is show pivots. Show pivots are going to be these little things that come out from the session. So if I turn this off, you'll see they disappear. I highly recommend using them because it shows you where the old session lows and highs are, and it's going to bring them across the chart so that you can target them for liquidity. When you learn your daily profiles, hint, hint, the video is going to be up here at the top right. Something, please put that in when I'm editing, please. Now you also have extend pivots, so it can tell you, so you can either do it past mitigated or until mitigated. So mitigated means until it's like tapped into. So for example, if I put past mitigation, this should go past this line. You can see they go straight through the candles. But if it's been tapped into or swept or something like that, or a candle has gone through it, it'll stop at where it got mitigated through. These are also the Killzone labels. So if you have pivot labels on, that's what you'll be able to change from here. So if you want to change like New York PM high, you can change this to just New York PM, and that'll be right here on the Killzone 3. You'll just have to look at it, or Killzone 5 I meant. You just have to look at it and figure it out, but I have those turned off. The next setting I like to have on is going to be this daily open. I'm going to have that checked. So what this is going to mark out 1800, which is the candle open for TradingView. This is very important. I'll leave one linked in the description below so you guys can figure out like why the daily open is important. Also, if you want to change the thickness of the line, that'll be down here on what type of line. You can change it to dotted and you'll see the line changes. And then also this is the thickness. So if you want it 1 thickness, you can do that. I have mine on 2 so I can make sure I see it. And then pretty much everything else, I don't really have anything else open. Like true day open, you could turn this one on and this should put it at the same point. So if I turn this daily open on, it'll be the same point, but you can actually change the color of this and change it to whatever you want. I have that off though. I just have the daily open thing because I can see a lot better. And then you have timestamps too. So if you want to mark out your silver bullet, you can have that checked. So you can make a 1 minute thing and it sets a vertical line on your actual chart. I don't have that on though. It's honestly personal preference if you guys want to keep that on or not, or if you want to mark like when market opens, you can have a vertical line at that too. But yeah, those are going to be my settings for the ICT Killzones and Pivots indicator. We'll go through some few other things real quick, and then let's go through these settings real quick. So I'm going to scroll through them. You guys can screenshot them, pause the video, and look at them and copy them if you want. Yeah, so we're going to wrap up things right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something new. Comment if you learned anything new. Comment any video ideas that you guys would want me to go over, such as fair value gaps, order blocks, liquidity sweeps, whatever it may be. Just leave them in the comments down below. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.